Hi guys, welcome.
Hello.
Welcome to the sunshine. Look, we've got eye protection on and everything.
Yes, you've got to protect your eyes. Yes.
It's really, really hot. Not complaining, just comment. Makes a change from us commenting about the rain.
No, certainly not complaining. It's awesome.
I know, fantastic.
Yes.
So what have we got? We've got update on some little jobs.
Yes.
One of them was an unexpected surprise, but
Yes, not all surprises are nice.
but all sorted now.
Yes.
And just, yeah, little bits and pieces ready so that we can now tick those boxes and move on to the next big project.
Yes, which is what we discussed in the last video.
Yeah.
Right at the end of the last video. The inane rambling on and, and things. So,
enjoy the video.
oh yes.
If you do, hit that thumbs up, we would appreciate it.
Yes, very much so. Yes.
Consider subscribing below.
Yes.
And as always, comments very welcome.
Yes.
Catch you in the next one.
Oh yes.
Bye for now.
Bye bye. Okay, so today I haven't got a lot to do. My next big job should be coming up soon, in a week or so. But what I am going to do is get the old measuring tape out and measure up for the absolute last stage of this kitchen, which is we're wanting some LED lights putting on the bottom of the cupboards, just underneath there, because we can, for no other reason. It'll look pretty at night. So I bought the LED lights as a strip and eventually, once I get it all worked out, they'll be going into these. It would have been nice to have had them as longer strips, but they only were available where we purchased them from in 50cm strips. So I need to work it all out. I also need to cut the LED strips for places like where the dishwasher is and where the fridge is going to be. So I've purchased all the necessary ingredients for doing that too. Okay, so this is everything. So these are the diffuser bars, and they are the clips. That's the bag that the LEDs came in. Power supply, the workings, and these are the other parts that I purchased in the with the intention of cutting this and then extending it to bridge the gaps that I need. Now the instructions say cut off what you don't want and throw it away. I've established that I need 2 of these and one needs cutting down for over there. I need 2 for 6 pieces to go from here. Actually I don't, I need 5 and a bit. So obviously one of those needs cutting down to go from here up to the dishwasher, and then 1 after the dishwasher. So I better see where the cut marks are on here, where they measure up to 50cm to the first one, and then see how we go from there. I just started unrolling the LED strip to get the measurements, and there seems to be a solder joint there, or solder, well, it's solder, every 50cm, but the rest of them, every 3rd LED, are like this. I'm hoping that if I cut there, it'll work, but I don't know whether to cut there instead and try. I think I'm going to do both, because I've got this bit here is excess surplus to requirements. So I'll experiment from this side. I'll just cut this excess piece off, which we don't need, and we'll see if it works. Just plugged it all in, and let's see if I can turn it on. With the app, it says it's offline, and now it says it's online. Well, hey, well that side works. That side doesn't. Oh. I'll double check and I wonder if I've done it wrong. I'd done it wrong. That's weird. It should have lined up correctly, but it didn't. However, I now know I can cut them and then work. Okay, so that's one colour. That's maximum brightness. I've wrapped all the LED strip back up onto its reel. I've established that it will work, which is absolutely fantastic. Now I need to work out how I can fit these bars under here. Ideally it should have been done before we built the cabinets, but at that particular point in time we had no intention of putting the LED lights on. Now they come with these clips and they work incredibly well. And that's it. My issue is attaching these clips to under there. We do have enough screws to do it, but not really enough space to do it in. Let's see. We might do. We might have a screwdriver small enough. I don't know. So this is the problem when you're changing things all the time. I don't know if I've got a screwdriver small enough to be able to put this up underneath, so it's going to go under the cabinet like that, and then be able to attach it. Should have thought of that before I started, shouldn't I? But as I say, we didn't think it was going to be doing anything like this, and we enjoyed the lights that are over there and decided that we'd equally enjoy lights under here. I'm trying to be very, very careful not to scratch this new worktop. Luckily there's nothing really, really sharp except the scissors that I need to use, so I'll get this done. Now again, it's one of the smart strips made by TP Link. Every 50 centimetres, I don't know if you'll be able to see, there's a soldered section just there, whereas the others are unsoldered, which is actually quite a good guide. So every 50 centimetres, I know there's a soldered section, and these strips that are showed are 50 centimetres long. So I know I need to make my first cut at 50 centimetres. So that's brilliant. I can do that one and get that one cut and ready. And then I need to measure the whole length of the cabinet after that, the big length, so I can know where to cut. I'm hoping that I can cut just short so I don't have any overhanging. So the error halfway through recording that last bit, so I don't know how much I've actually got. Okay, so I plugged one end in the wrong way around. It was difficult to see the little marker arrows. So, try again. Awesome. It works, right. Turn that all off. And then work out a plan. Okay, I've done a temporary fit and temporary wiring, as you can see. I did it frontwards from the kickboard, pointing out at the top of the temporary piece an old off-cut kickboard. It doesn't work. It's just too in your face. So this is what I'm going for. And that's how we're going to have it. You like the lights over there, didn't you?
I do.
So I'm putting these on.
When I got home from work, find typical boy, these boys, this one and this one. Now it transpires this one like to roll around in the muck.
In your new kitchen.
This had motorbikes in it that look like that, so that's why the floor looks like that.
Yes. Now I've made the line underneath, but there was absolutely pointless with doing it because I can't see it.
Those will help you.
Well,
Steam train.
he's very, very, very interested in what I'm doing under here. It's a novelty for him to actually be lower than I.
Other way around, for you to be lower than him.
Yes. See, it's been a hard day already.
Oh, this isn't very exciting for viewers. Nothing to see here.
Not really, apart from watching me struggle in a minute, trying to find the line that I went to. Oh dear. Trouble is, I need glasses to see close up, but I don't need glasses to see. And looking through glasses whilst upside down is very, very disorientating. There. Right, I'm on the line. Left is a screw, and the screwdriver's a little of a roll.
Braddle.
Yeah. I think a spiky thing to cut through this stuff. Oh, God, I've got to take his glass off back of the wheel.
Well, at least if you're ill, you can't fall to the floor.
No. As you can see, Lillian got jealous about me playing in the dust and muck. And she's doing it herself. What she's actually doing is attaching now the LED strips underneath. She's a little bit more refined than I am for doing such a task.
He always uses that excuse.
Yes, it's the truth. Hopefully, it's not too short, not too long. Well, finally, after much frustration and struggleization and discovered another problem, the lights work. Haven't done for that cabinet yet because we're still using this here as a storage area. So let's see. Let's do it on my maybe baby. Ta-da! That's a weird colour. It's more red than anything. Go blue. Oh yes. Go blue. Or green. Ooh, green don't work. Red looks like it's on red alert. It's on a spaceship. It's Star Trek or something. And go back to the white. It's a bit of a pinky white, but there you go. The thing we did discover, we knew the dishwasher worked perfect. And then moving it out a little bit, discovered that the pipe had a hole in it. We didn't know. We must have done it ourselves. So now, I need to learn how to change a one of those down there into one of these. Oh, joy of joys. Well, dishwasher's having a sleep. We found where the split was on the pipe, as we said, and it was just here. Strange how the exit for the waste pipe is right next to this electrical connection. And by the research we've done, it would seem there's actually a weak point on the dishwasher itself. It's a common fault, readily available for this pipe to go. And it fits on there. Just this part here. I want to be careful with this because it's got a leak sensor in it. So we removed it. Where is it? Here. This is the bit that connects to the pump, and that's where it snapped. So we've got a new one on order. Hopefully it'll be with us in a few days. They are suggesting midweek. So I don't want to stand the dishwasher back up again, just in case there's any water sat. So when I stand it upright, it all falls out, runs out. So that's that. Very disappointing, but glad we found it now, rather than 6 months down the line and it was dripping and steadily dripping and we hadn't noticed. Imagine the problems we'd have then. So that's the state of play there. Very disappointing, as I say, but there you go. These things happen. Well, the part has finally arrived for the dishwasher. Only a day late after it was guaranteed. But that's how things go sometimes. So before I unwrap it, I'm going to check to make sure that the most critical end, there it is the same. Because I don't want to unwrap it and then discover it's wrong, because it could make it more complicated for returning. So this is the piece from the old one. This is where it broke. It looks the same. Yeah. And it also looks the same that way. Right. I get it unpacked and see what we can do. I'd just like to say as well, this is not a how-to video, because I don't know what I'm doing. This is a how I do it video. So, right, let's go. Oh, and I've also added its clip on in the right place. Oh, right. I guess that slides in there. It's big one first. It goes there. Hello, David. It's alright, mate. I don't need any help. Thank you. Slide it all nice and easy. Good boy. I know, you're moving the camera about, yes, pudding. Aha, that's it. Quick. That's holding that secure. There's no stress on that. Right. Move that out of the way. So far so good. I put it onto a eco quickish wash. Told it it's a half load as well. No water leaking so far, but that is from just the feed going in, because I had to disconnect that as well, and obviously you don't know how porous the rubber was. It looked fine, but you never can tell sometimes. So I'll just keep my eye on that pipe there, because it's just hanging over, and obviously I don't want it to, when it starts pumping to empty everything, to chuck it all over the place. I wonder if I can put something on it to stop that from happening. Probably not, because I'll end up scratching the sink, and I don't want to do that either. Well, that's an hour or however long it's taken. I lost track of time. I'll not get back. However, it's alive. And there it is. It's just finished. It's now on its drying cycle. So I'll get that turned off so as not to waste electricity. Toot toot, go me. Another thing I've repaired. And still, No water. Nope, none at all. My persistent assistant has returned.
Just. We have refitted it.
Yes.
Fingers crossed.
Good to go.
Go.
Yes. We'll give it a try again later.
Yep.
Not wasting more water. We'll try it later on. And hopefully it still doesn't leak. It's just nice to have it back together again, isn't it?
It is very. Look how smart these tiles are going to be when you polish them. Yeah, when you polish them. The penny only just dropped, didn't it?